This is your Irontrader, and this is the last call of the old week. So we're going to take a look here at Bitcoin, at crude oil, and natural gas. But first of all, we're going to take a look here at Meta, META. Now, this is the only one that's bucking the old trend here today. Okay, at the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted for crude and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell, stock, buy ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have Meta, your daily and your weekly chart. Now you can see here, we had this really nice sideways action, came on down and then rallied right up here nice to a nice high of 638.40. So that's going to be our big target on the upside. Now you can see here, we got right back above here today, even though it's sold off at the beginning, we're right back above here of this key 21-day and that 8-day. And that's very, very crucial. So let's take a look at the upside here first. Okay, so we want to look at today's high, that's 621.91. Okay, so if you look right to the left of the chart here, you got 630.99. Okay, that was the resistance, and then we have the next one up here at 632.10. Now, again, if we can break above that, 638.40, that's going to be your target. You crack above that, you go into that 650 area here, probably very easily. Okay, now on the downside here, what you want to do is you want to watch yesterday's high. That's 616.44, and then we want to come right down here to 609.45. That's a 21-day, and then your 8-day at 607.84. If that's lost here, we can look to yesterday's low at 602.79, and then today's low here at 597.34, and then your key level is going to be this 592.72, which is 50-day. Now you can see we're on this chart here. See how nice it came down? Yeah, you had to go lower than 50-day, yes, but then you close right above it. See, the same way with here, you're holding that 50-day very, very nicely, and now we're above the 21 and the 8-day. Now you can see where the 8-day crossed over that 21-day, which looks very bearish. However, and now it's curling right back up. If you can get above that 21-day and cross above it, just like it crossed above here, like right here, okay, you'll send that price up higher right to that 638.40 level. Now, here you look at the RSI here, 58, plenty of room to run. Your green over your red looking very, very nice here on the upside. Now, you can see the meta chart here on the weekly. Look at here, bottom left, up right. Just absolutely beautiful chart going on here. We followed the 8-day, followed the 21-day, never got down to the 50-day, and she's running up really, really nicely here. So that 638.40 is going to be very, very key. The question is, if it gets up there, what is it going to be the reaction? Is it going to come on down, or is it going to crack right on up, higher and go to that 650 area? Okay, let's take a look here now at Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin here, nothing really has changed. Let me bigger up for you a little bit here, show you that nice box. Okay, so this is the candle we're looking at for on the top. That's 103.90. Now, that's on a closing basis. But, if you draw this line right across here, see here how many times that is hitting that whole area? So that's going to be very, very good and strong resistant level here. But now what we have here, it came all the way down, ran up, all the way down, ran up. So what we have is we just have a sideways action. So when you take this chart out here, okay, and we look all the way here like what happened in the past, you got the same scenario. See this? Basically the same scenario. You're going sideways, 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 but what you're doing with that, you're also building energy. So when she breaks, she rips higher, just like we had here, okay? So you got to be a little patient with this. But realistically, I trade this both directions, and it's been working out very, very nicely here, okay? So downside, the key is going to be right there, that 50-day, 92,396. Now you can see how nicely it held it today. This is why you trade the charts. And then right below it here, we have that price channel, which is 91,735, which is basically just the bottom of that candle, okay? But putting the price channels on there make it not much easier. Now, if that is lost here, we're going to come right to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 91,475, and then we have here at that 97.85, which is the bottom of that candle right there. That's going to be your target zone. And then what we do is we can just follow these candles all the way down here until we get to the bottom of this candle here. This is that 86.70. There's your gap, and then we look to the top of this candle here at 77.930. There's your fill, but your 100-day is running up here very, very nicely at 77.356. But this is only if you're going to lose that 50-day and lose that price channel, but I like to show you where it can go. Upside, very, very easy here, okay? Right there, the 8-day, 96,766. You have to get above it. You can see where today it went right in it, but that don't mean dick. It's gotta get and close above it. It can't just pop up and come down. It doesn't mean nothing. It's just like here, okay? Like that candle. Doesn't mean nothing. Same way here. You popped up and then she came right on down. Okay, so this is what you're looking on the upside here. That 96,766, and then that 21-day right above it, and 98,490. Okay, so again, if we can get above that, well, then we have this target. It's going to be right here. It's going to be this 103,190, and then we're going to have right here You got 103,565, and then here's your big target is going to be 103,685. You crack above that, then we're going to hit that target right up there at 108,960. Now, again, if you can crack out of this, you're going to go to that 110 very easily, 115 and probably 117 area. Between that 115 and 117 area, that's really where the trend will be taking it, okay? But however, right now we just have sideways action, so just trade this, okay? Because it came down and went up, came down, went up. Now it came down again here. Now possibly taking up here right to this level. But don't get excited. When it hits this level here, that doesn't mean it's going to break up to the upside, okay? It could be just like this. You hit that level, make a little bit higher high, and then come right on down here. So trade this range between that price channel and the top of this candle here. That's what you're trading, okay? This square box, okay? If it breaks out, well, yeah, then we go up to there. But if it doesn't break out, we're just going to have that sideways action. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil. Okay, here we have crude oil, your daily chart all stretched out nice. Now you can see here, I've been always pointing out this 200-day, that is very, very crucial. Now it's sitting at 75.43, and you can see where the price is above that very, very nicely, okay? So right now you're sitting at a 76.66 level here. So what you're looking for here on the upside is right here, okay? You're looking at this green candle, you're looking at 77.40. That's going to be your target, and then we're going to have, obviously, today's high. You're looking at that 77.86. And then here's what you're looking at overall here on the extension, which is 78.46. Okay. Now, again, if we can rally up above that, just say it keeps right on rolling here. Well, then we come right up on top of this candle here. 78.60, we'll come up here. You're looking at 79.10, and then we're going to come up to this double top situation at 80.15. Okay, so then you just take these price channels and just bring the price channels over. That's where we're going. That's why we use the price channels. So as the price is falling, it leaves the channel on the other side. Now that all becomes resistance. Very, very nice. Now, downside, just watch this 200-day. You have to maintain that 75.43. So far, we're closing above it. That's always very, very good. I'm long the UCO. I got rid of that SCO here a couple days back here. For simple reason is we have a sideways action, okay? And when that price is above that 8-day, this is what you can get. But when she breaks, it's usually going to break to the upside very rarely until you get that 8-day like what we have here, where you can see the 8-day will start rolling over. Then your price will roll over. But right now, as long as it's above that 8-day, this is still very, very good. So even if this you're outside that price channel, it goes up for a little while. Eventually, it'll come down, but we got a sideways action. So just trade this range, long and short. Works out very, very nice. Now, RSI here, we're going towards that 70 mark. Okay, so you're getting into that overbought area here. Same way with your MACD, but that doesn't mean anything. This can keep right on rolling. So just look to the left of the chart. Everything is sitting right there for you. Those are going to be your upside targets. All right, let's take a look here at the old natty gas. Okay, here we have natural gas. Okay, so this is why I don't hold on to it, because you just never know what's going to happen. Now, again, what we have is we had that sideways action, but we have that uptrending here, which kind of almost looks like a bear flag situation, except we didn't have that nice solid pole deal. And then, where you have the pole and then it kind of goes all the way up here. We did not have that situation, okay? So when you don't have it, then what you have to do is you just have to trade these charts. That's going to be the key to the situation. Now you can see here we had that gap fill. We had this gap. It filled the gap, but this is the contract roll right here. This was another contract roll, and then she just pretty much just going sideways action where we had this big pop up and situation like that. Now you can see where today is. Where do we go? 401. What have I been pointing out here? This candle and this candle. What are they? 401. Okay, so this is going to be your resistant level. Now we can crack above that. Your big target's going to be that 420. Okay, that's just very easy. Now again, we get a 420, you're going to go to 439, and you could rally all the way up to 475 here. But let's just see what the reaction is. If it gets up to that 420, what is the reaction once it gets there? Is it going to break through, or is it going to bounce out and come right on down? So on the downside here, we just follow exactly what we had going on the upside. Okay, so we want to look at this candle right here. Okay, you're looking at 3.94, and then we look at the top of this candle here, looking at 3.82. All right, and then we come over here, and what we got? You got 3.80, we got 3.73, and then we come right into this 8 SMA here, so sitting at 3.67. Okay, so that is going to be support level. The key level is this 8-day, and the key level here is going to be that 21-day. As long as that price is above that, you're looking very, very good. Okay, now you can see where this 8-day like rolled down here. Looks like it was a crossover, and it did. Same way here, look like and then she rolled right back up here. So this is actually looking real nice. So what you really got like is almost like a triple top situation. That is going to be your strong resistance. You got to get above that 401 before you can hit that 420. Okay, so this is what you want to watch. That 401 on the upside, that's going to be very key. And you want to watch that 8-day and that 21 on the downside. Just that simple. RSI, plenty of room to run. You're sitting at 59. You can all the way up to that 70, very easy. And then look what we have here is your green is starting to cross over your red. So this is actually looking very, very nicely here. But we got to see here what's going to happen. If it can get through this 401 area on a closing basis, let's see what happens when you get up to that 420, what your reaction is going to be. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here Sunday night. I have a video for you on Bitcoin, on crude oil, natural gas. And next week, we got a nice full week of trading. This week, we had the funeral of Jimmy Carter. So we had that Thursday off, and it kind of throws a whole mix in the whole game plan, you know what I'm saying? However, it was really actually a really good week of trading here. But remember, just trade in both directions. Keep your trading simple. You don't need all these complicated methods. I just use here, I got an 8-day, 21-day, 50-day, 100-day, 200-day, and price channels. Works very good. RSI, because then you can use all of this for divergences. And we have this MACD here. This is all you really need to trade. Just keep it simple. The more simple you can, the more money you make. Now, remember, I've been telling you guys here for the last 2 weeks that you're going to have a sell-off, okay? You're going to have, you cannot keep running. We had that nice Trump bump there after the election here going on. So, again, now we're going to be coming into earnings season, okay? So that's, you know, we've got to see how that's all going to shake out now, okay, over time here. So, again, you know, you got to have a correction. You're never going to just keep rallying up here, okay? So, trade the charts. That's how you make money, but keep your trades simple. Okay, I will see you Sunday night. I'll have a video there for you before 7. We've got a lot of good playoffs here going on. My team Notre Dame won yesterday. Giddy up on that. So my Lions are off this week. They got the bye because they're the #1 seed. Awesome sauce. So that's what I got. Trade what's in front of you. Not what you want.